Call of Duty Vanguard really isn't a World War II game anymore. I'm honestly kind of okay with it. Before we actually get into what I'm talking about, let's go ahead and take a look at the Season 5 trailer really quick. I've seen bits of it, but if you guys, it's got a lot of cool things I want to say coming to the game. They've got some really neat surprises. I sound like a nerd. Neat.
Power. We were all robbed of it.
That's the guy from Ghost. That's, I think his name was Rock? Or Rocker. It wasn't Roker. That was the main villain from Ghost. That was the main villain from COD Ghost. That's
so-called heroes.
That's Al-Assad from COD 4.
And broken.
That's Sarah from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Looks like she's holding an assault rifle from Halo.
But they underestimated how dangerous we are.
And then we got the legend himself, Raul Menendez.
That mistake gives us an opportunity. And for the first time, they'll understand what it feels like to be powerless.
I mean, I wonder, there's so much we're going to have to make sense out of this, I swear, dude. This is actually going to be really cool, though.
Time, my friends, to destroy everything they've built.
All right, I know this is probably going to be extremely confusing for some. From what I've been reading on a lot of like Reddit and Twitter and so forth, it seems like with the whole Terminator bundle that kind of came with the game or with Warzone recently, there's like some kind of weird time paradox kind of happening. So we've got characters appearing from all of the older Call of Duties now in Warzone and in Vanguard. There's going to be a lot of new guns and stuff. We're going to take a look at the Season 5 roadmap, but this game's no longer a World War II game. I'm honestly okay with that. I like World War II, but Call of Duty doesn't need to go back to another World War II era. We can stay boots in the ground, whatever. I legitimately, this is just my honest opinion. For me, it's jetpacks, then traditional era like Modern Warfare stuff, kind of whatever else after that in between. Maybe even a little bit of the Vietnam stuff, Cold War stuff, you know, but I don't want to play another World War II Call of Duty game, please. Let's just keep World War II locked. It's done, it's over with. I'm okay with that. We've got a lot of stuff kind of coming. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of new stuff for Warzone, Operation Last Call, a new Caldera location, Rebirth update, Rebirth Resurgence Supreme. That sounds like a McDonald's meal. Heroes versus Villains community event, Rage Serum, Supply Box, UAV Kill Streak, Personal Supply Box, Doomsday Station. I'm probably going to look up what all of this actually even means, because I legitimately, reading over all this, I have no idea what most of this means. But then coming to Vanguard, which is actually what I'm more excited for, and it's kind of going to convince me to honestly re-download the entire game, maybe. 2 new maps, Beheaded and Fortress, which I believe these are going to be the last 2 Vanguard maps we're going to be getting. Then we got a bunch of new operators: Raul Menendez, Khalid Al-Assad, Sarah, Gabriel Rourke. Rourke was his name. I called him Rock. The part that freaked people out the most is we are getting this futuristic gun from Advanced Warfare called the EX-1. The one in Advanced Warfare, I believe, is called the EM-1, I believe. So Vanguard's gonna have a laser gun in it. And honestly, I'm perfectly okay with this. I love when COD does this wacky shit. When we try to stick to realism, all of those kind of things, it's kind of boring in my opinion, if I'm being real here. I don't want any more realism. I was perfectly okay with the Black Ops 2 era, the jetpack era. We had all the crazy, cool, unique, fun guns. I'm not looking for realism in COD. COD, it shouldn't try to be realistic with the stuff that it puts in. It's better as an arcade shooter that goes crazy. I will die on this hill. So we've got a laser gun coming in Vanguard, and I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna obviously be customizable with the gunsmith and everything. We've got the Valdez revolver, and from what I've read, that's gonna be like a knife pistol. It's gonna be a pistol basically just with a blade on it, a pistol revolver. That's kind of cool. RA-225. And then we got the BP-50, which kind of looks like the P2000? or the B2000, or is it F2000? It's a letter 2000 something gun. Then we got the Liena 57. We got a lot of guns coming this season, actually. It's cool to me too that we're gonna get the laser gun right off the rip. We're not gonna have to wait like weeks and weeks and weeks for it to just randomly appear in season. I'm looking forward to it. And the BP50. I love these futuristic-esque looking guns. I know the BP isn't that much more futuristic, but still, I'm looking forward to this more than I probably would another World War II gun. I don't want to play any more World War II Call of Duty. Now, for people that are going to complain about the suspense of realism or whatever it's called, Call of Duty has always done this. With all the advanced movement CODs, we brought World War II guns into those games, and I think Jev even talked about this. He mentioned how, you know, you could argue those guns already existed in those games' timeline, but it's still kind of dumb to have a PPSH in the year like 2550 or 2050 or whatever. The point is, it doesn't really matter. Call of Duty should be like this, where you're able to just kind of play with whatever the hell you want. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good for the game. Some bundles, I don't really care about the bundles because I'm not spending an iota of money on any of these bundles except the battle pass. This one is kind of weird, but I like it. And shout out to Charlie Intel, but it looks like the Rage Serum is going to be superior melee damage, increased lunge distance, enhanced stun power. Your operator is noisier and extra recoil while stunned. So, I mean, this will be fun for the people that are going to be knifing. I think it's going to be kind of cool. Overall, it's probably not going to be anything that's like heavily used unless you're just trolling. Here's another look at the EX1, again, the EM something from Advanced Warfare. Operation Last Call mode in Caldera is based off search and destroy. You can either defend bomb sites or plant at different locations to cause shifts across the map. Lava rocks also fall across the map in this limited time mode. I actually might record a video on this. This is like fun. The storm is being cleared on Caldera. The sunlight peeking through the volcanoes blowing smoke. Rebirth sees new lighting changes as well, featuring a warm, lush sunset casting vibrant hue over the map. So it looks like we're gonna get a lot better lighting on Caldera again, which is cool with me. I like when Call of Duty is also colorful. When we got these like gray, dreary Call of Duties, it sucks the fun out of it, man. Nobody wants to look at that depressing stuff, at least in my opinion. I don't even know what to say about this. This looks so cool, dude. I actually can't wait to play this season, if we're being honest. Like, these screenshots all look cool. There's a better shot of the pistol with a knife on it, by the way. We're gonna have lasers in a World War II setting. I am going to break this game. I'm going to break it harder than it was already broken. Okay, so yeah, it is the F2000, basically. I love all this random shit that they're just throwing in. I think it's gonna be healthy for the game. Dude, my hair looks incredible today, man. Holy cow. Vanguard's no longer a World War II Call of Duty, and I'm personally okay with it. I said that throughout the entirety of this video. I like the random shit that they're just throwing into. That's what COD has always been. COD really didn't get popular until COD 4, then we had MW2, then, you know, all the Black Ops games. Those games did have a lot of random bullshit kind of thrown into them as well. As long as the game is fun, that's what Call of Duty should always strive to be. Fun, not campy, but fun, balanced, whatever. It should be an enjoyable experience. I think this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to making videos on our new laser gun in World War II, and I remember all the stories my grandpa used to tell me about this kind of stuff. They just don't give a fuck anymore, and I'm okay with it.